My name's Kate Madden and I'm a research agronomist here at the Birchip Cropping Group in Birchip. So I graduated from Conaiva P12 College in 2014. I then went to Monash University and studied a Bachelor of Science Advanced Global Challenges with honours, which is a bit of a mouthful, but while I was there I focused mainly on environmental science, and then my final year of 4 I spent doing an honours project. My project was on how to better communicate soil science to farmers and agronomists. Part of that project was being supervised by soil scientists from the New South Wales Department of Primary Industry and completing a heap of interviews, so that was really interesting. And then from the final honours day to starting at BCG, I think I had 6 days to leave Melbourne and shift to Birchip. I chose this career path because I've always been interested in agriculture. My parents run a family farm growing sheep and grain in Conaiva, which is about 2.5 hours from Birchip. So I've always been interested in that, and then science was sort of an understanding of, okay, so why do the crops grow? How do they get disease? How do we get sheep to cut more wool? And then science sort of gave me the answers behind that. And then doing research in a local area gave me the opportunity to explore that even further. So how do we grow better crops in the mallee? How do we prevent disease from coming in barley, or what does sustainable rotations look like? So the chance to combine agriculture with research to sort of answer some of those questions to help out farmers is a wonderful opportunity for me.
I'm Fiona Best. I'm the CEO of the Birchip Cropping Group. The Birchip Cropping Group is a not-for-profit agricultural research organisation, and it's been in operation now for almost 30 years. And we do a range of work from agronomic research to community development work. The scope of what we do is quite broad. The key attributes that the Birchip Cropping Group are looking for in our young employees is enthusiasm, a passion for what they're doing, an ability to ask lots of questions, and to really have as the best interests of farmers and the communities that they're working for at heart.
My role at the Birchip Cropping Group is a research agronomist. So I spend my days working on things related to our trials and our research projects. So I have a particular focus in soil science, where I look at soil carbon. I've got some trials relating to nitrogen use, and then a couple of other ones around disease and weed management.
I guess the training that we try and offer is broad ranging, in that we offer a range of technical training. So from an agronomic perspective, it might be on disease management, weed management, nutrition, soil, but we also try and encourage training in the area of people. So teamwork, what it's like to work on your own, and how to get along in a team environment.
One of the things that I really like about working here at BCG is the chance to be outside a lot. We spend time in the office, obviously writing grant applications or looking at data or writing up articles, but most of the time I get to spend outside, which is I really appreciate that. Wouldn't be very good sitting at a desk 5 days a week, 9 to 5. I also really like the chance to still be hands-on out in the field, doing things like driving tractors and spraying, and also the chance to work at an organisation that's so highly appreciated by the community. You spend a lot of time on the phone to farmers, and it's not very often that you find one that isn't willing to help. And then, the other great thing about BCG is that everybody here is quite young. I've made some really good friends, and because of that it's made Birchip a really good place to live.
As people work at BCG, we'd like them to take on more managerial roles within the organisation. So it might be managing projects or managing other staff. We try and present a range of opportunities for young people. Often it might be working on a different type of project than they've been used to working on. So for example, they might have been involved in nutritional work, and then to advance they might take on other roles within the organisation.
Definitely I can see myself staying here and living in the Buloke Shire. I have been here for almost 2 years now. The community of Birchip has been incredibly welcoming, whether that's the netball club or the book club or all the things outside of work. Everybody's made such a big effort to welcome me here, seeing as I'm not from this community originally, and that friendliness is a key reason as to why I can see myself staying here in the future.